All right, peace and blessings, assalamu alaikum, shalom family. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video today. This morning, we're going to talk about is this song. I heard it when I was growing up, when I was in high school. And it was by Terrence Trent D'Arby, 7 More Days. And in this song, he has a lyric that says, grown men wither up and die away at life's compromise, or life's compromised. And when I first heard that as a little boy or as a teenager, I was very impressed with it. I was very impressed with it because it's telling you that you shouldn't wither up and die away, and you shouldn't compromise. You don't compromise what's right to do what's wrong. Right? Now, let's think about Galileo. Galileo said that the earth was not flat, but that the earth is round. And the king, he's like, the earth ain't round, it's flat. And if you keep sailing, you're going to fall off. Now, this was their thinking. But Galileo said, no, I don't agree with that. So they brought him before the king. Because you had all these other people saying, ooh, he's questioning our scholarship. See, it is so-called scholarship that has placed the society in its so-called predicament that it's in today. So they called Galileo. I heard you've been teaching that the earth is not flat, but that is round. Galileo, looking around, yeah, that's what I said. You dare question the king's philosophy, the scribe's philosophy, the scholarship, after it has been backed by the holy king? We're going to kill you. Galileo said, fuck it. It ain't round. It's flat. You right, I was wrong. I apologize. So we go on, and they figure, damn, Galileo was right. It is round. It's not flat. We're not going to sail and then fall off. Because that's what they saw with the naked eye. That is just flat and it goes and then there's a drop off. So they only want to sail up to a certain point so they don't drop off. Now Galileo was right. But his memory lives on, but is besmirched. Because when the time came to stand up for what you believe in, you punk out. You don't have no more courage. We all find ourselves in situations oftentimes where our truth or the truth that we're speaking conflicts with the world's ideology. I remember one time I was office manager at a real estate company in Nashville, and I was writing this piece for the newspaper, and the broker, one of the managing brokers, was like, what are you writing? And I said, oh, I'm writing this piece for the newspaper. And they was like, oh, well, can I read it before you send it in? I said, of course. And in my writing, I said that we are being crucified because we're strong enough to tell the truth and not afraid to be painted as a so-called hater or a racist in the negative connotation. And the broker says, well, you used the word crucified. I said, yes, that's what I use. But when you think of crucifixion, you think of Jesus. Don't you think crucified is a very strong word, and it's a word that should not be mentioned in this, kind of low-level talk? And I say, oh no. Crucified is proper in this connotation that we're talking about. See, crucifixion wasn't a pleasurable thing. This was a punishment, and this was a sign to others that if you stray from what we say, this is going to happen to you. So crucifixion is not a thing of, oh, well, this is just a holy thing that applies to Jesus Christ. No. They crucified others who were robbers, murderers. You broke the law, then the answer was, we're going to crucify you. Now, what law are we breaking? Well, yeah, we are breaking the law. What law are we breaking that this world, these systems, these institutions, these platforms crucify us? We teach truth. We teach who the enemy is. We teach who the real God is. We teach who you are. And it goes against the standard ideology when it is applied to black people. It goes against the grain, because the standard ideology is, you black, nigga, you ain't shit. That's the standard ideology. You're good for nothing. That's the standard ideology. You're last. That's the standard ideology. You're rejected. You're despised. You're evil spoken of. That's not just the ideology in America. That's the ideology throughout the world when it comes to beautiful melanated black people. This world sees you as the least. That's standard. No matter where you reside on the planet, you're considered low life. And see, you are so self-disrespecting because you don't realize, or you don't take into account, even though that you really read the book, that God will choose a people that are quote unquote no people at all, that they have been despised and rejected. Who is that? Who's been more despised and rejected? You. You. Well, you say, well, that's the Jews who's been despised and rejected. No. The Ashkenazi, they're not real. What Whoopi Goldberg say? Well, Jews, that's just, white on white crime. That's man's inhumanity to man. That's not race. Because they're white just like them. And what? All the clamor come out. Condemn, condemn, punish, condemn. Did she lie? No. She didn't lie. She told the truth. But it went against the false ideology of this world. So she had to bow, apologize, because she was right. But it went against the thinking and the modus operandi of this fake world. It went against that, so it was, nigga, you stepped out of place, now I'm gonna punish you. And you better apologize. I apologize, I didn't mean anything. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I wasn't trying to be anti-Semitic. See, you crumble at life's compromise. You crumble. When you should have said, prove me wrong. I said it. It's right. Now you prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong, I'll apologize. I'll get it right. But I'm not going to change the truth that I spoke because you don't like it, because it don't fit your narrative. So then they say, we're going to flex on you. You're going to lose your TV show. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get that. You better bow, nigga. And what comes happening? There's the bowing. There's the bowing. Because even though you're rich, even though you may be wealthy, you don't have a backbone. And you're afraid that if they snatch away whatever you got, you won't be able to eat again. This is why entertainers and all these, celebrities can never be your lead. Because they don't have the strength to stand on what the truth is. They don't have the strength. I asked my daughter, Freedom, I said, this thing about Whoopi Goldberg, what's your thoughts on that? And she says, well, Pop, I ain't see nothing wrong with what she said. She spoke the truth. But she wasn't strong enough to carry the truth. So if she wasn't strong enough to carry the truth, what does that say about her? See, we got to understand that when we got the truth and we're bold enough to speak it, we got to be bold enough to carry it. We got to be bold enough to carry that cross, because your ass about to be crucified. And we run from your cross. Must Jesus carry the cross alone? You run. What Jesus tell the man? Okay, well, sell what you got, pick up your cross and follow me. You don't want to pick up that. You don't want to be able to stand on what the truth is, regardless to whom or what. So that's why I say America is Calvary for us. America is Golgotha for us. Because you on the cross, black man. Black woman, you on the cross. Your hands are tied, stretched wide. Your feet are tied. And they nail you to the cross. Say, Muhammad, how are we nailed to the cross? How are we on the cross? Because your hands built for everybody else, but what has it built for your black self? They kill your children. They disrespect your mama. And what is your response? Forgive them, God, for they know not what they do. Nigga, what? What? They know not what they do? They will hang you from a lamppost. And you gonna tell me they don't know what they do? See, that's why the Redeemer that comes, he breaks the cross and he kills the swine. The cross has to be broken. Y'all wear the cross around like that's the symbol of God. The symbol that Jesus went with is the fish. Is a fish, because he was a fisher of men. But you all walk around with the cross, an emblem of suffering and shame. That's what you walk around with. You're kissing the cross, when the cross must be broken. And the swine must be killed. What do you mean? The appetite of the swine in the human body. It must be killed. You all out here crying because the so-called queen is dead. What kind of life did she live? Did she live the life of a swine? Did she live the life of a swine? You know, some of you got your nose, you know, like the pig, going around sniffing up all the dirt, trying to eat up all the junk. You live a swine lifestyle. The swine must be killed. And you, and me, and us. And we got to break the cross. See, because the people chose Barabbas, a thief, over the holy man who did things in their sight that they know was good. But yet, they chose the thief. They chose the thief over the holy man. And you see this stuff happening each and every day. The people see the good that you do. But yet they will choose when it comes time who gonna be crucified. Are we going to crucify the thief that's been robbing you, that's been terrorizing you, or are we going to crucify the man that did good by you? You choose who you going to crucify. And most choose to crucify the good man and save the thief, save the robber, save the murderer. So to live black first, we got to break the cross. We can't succumb to the pressure that make grown men wither up and die away. We can't succumb to this kind of pressure. We got to be on our grind. We got to be on front. We got to be on post. We don't have the time. We got to understand the terrain and handle our business. Simple as that. Simple as that. Handle our business. Yeah, America is Calvary for us. But it's time to break the cross. Free your hands. Free your feet. Free your mind. And get up and rule. Can you imagine black people having to bow to that queen who ripped you off day in and day out? You see her, you got to bow to her. The hell? And now you want to cry? You should be dancing, popping your fingers. You should be understanding the realities of freedom, justice, and equality. Because as long as you sleep to the reality, you'll always be an enslaved and an oppressed people. We got to do everything that we can for ourselves today. You kill the nigga in you, I'm going to kill the nigga in me, and our God will reign supreme. We are black first. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Love you, family. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom.